For the dedicated bonsai enthusiast, the shift from the quiet dormancy of winter to the vibrant awakening of spring is the most exhilarating time of the year. As temperatures gently rise and daylight hours lengthen, the sap within your miniature trees begins to flow with renewed vigor. Buds swell, new shoots emerge, and the tree prepares for its primary growth cycle. This explosive period of vitality makes spring the absolute optimal time to execute one of the most crucial elements of bonsai maintenance: structural and maintenance pruning. Understanding how and why to prune during the spring is fundamental to mastering the art of bonsai. Pruning is not merely about giving the tree a haircut. It is a strategic intervention that directs the plant's energy, encourages dense foliage, and refines the tree's overall aesthetic silhouette. The philosophy of spring pruning. To understand spring pruning, one must first understand apical dominance. In their natural environment, most trees want to grow upwards as quickly as possible to outcompete neighboring plants for sunlight. They direct the vast majority of their energy to the top and outer tips of their branches. If left unchecked, a bonsai will do the same, resulting in a tree that is leggy, sparse on the interior, and heavily top-heavy, destroying the miniature illusion. Spring pruning directly combats apical dominance. By cutting back the strong, vigorous new growth at the top and outer edges of the tree, you force the plant to redistribute its energy downward and inward. This stimulates the dormant inner buds, creating the dense, compact foliage pads that are the hallmark of a masterfully crafted bonsai. Step 1. Preparation and observation. Before you make a single cut, you must prepare your tools and observe your tree. Attempting to prune a bonsai with dull or inappropriate tools is a recipe for disaster. You will need a pair of sharp, high-quality bonsai shears, often called twig shears, for fine foliage and small shoots, and a concave branch cutter for removing thicker branches flush against the trunk. Crucially, all tools must be sterilized before use. Rubbing alcohol works well to prevent the transmission of fungal or bacterial diseases between cuts or between different trees in your collection. Once your tools are ready, sit with your tree. Examine its overall shape from multiple angles. Identify the primary trunk line and the main structural branches. Look for areas where the foliage has become too dense, blocking light and airflow to the inner branches. Look for new shoots that are growing straight up, straight down, or crossing over other branches. This period of observation allows you to formulate a clear pruning plan. Step 2. Structural pruning, the big cuts. Spring, just before the new buds fully open, is the safest time to perform structural pruning, the removal of larger branches. Because the tree is entering its most active growth phase, it can heal large wounds much faster than it could in autumn or winter. When removing a significant branch, use your concave cutters. These specialized tools are designed to leave a slight indentation in the trunk rather than a flat, flush cut. As the tree heals, the callus tissue will fill in this indentation, eventually resulting in a smooth, natural-looking trunk without an unsightly bump. After making a large cut, always apply bonsai cut paste or a specialized wound sealant to protect the exposed cambium layer from moisture loss and opportunistic pathogens. What to remove? Look for branches that disrupt the tree's harmony. This includes branches growing directly toward the viewer, eye-poking branches that cross the trunk line, or branches growing from the exact same spot on the trunk as another branch, whorls, which can cause ugly swelling over time. Step 3. Maintenance pruning, pinching, and trimming. Once the major structural decisions are made, you move on to maintenance pruning. This is the process of managing the vigorous new spring shoots to encourage ramification, the splitting of one branch into two into four, and so on, creating a dense canopy. The technique varies slightly depending on whether you're working with a deciduous or coniferous tree. For deciduous trees, e.g., maples, elms, as the new spring shoots elongate and produce pairs of leaves, wait until the shoot has grown 3 to 4 pairs of leaves. Then, using your sharp shears, cut the shoot back, leaving only the first 1 or 2 pairs of leaves. By continually cutting back the elongated shoots throughout the spring, you force the branch to bifurcate, creating the delicate, twiggy structure that looks so beautiful when the tree is bare in winter. For coniferous trees, e.g., junipers, pines, conifers require a different approach. Using shears on juniper foliage can lead to brown, ugly tips. Instead, use the pinching method. Grasp the branch with one hand and use the thumb and forefinger of your other hand to gently pluck or twist off the soft, light green tips of the new growth protruding beyond your desired silhouette. Pines have a specific growth pattern called candles. In spring, the tree pushes out these elongated, candle-like growths. To control the energy and encourage backbudding, you must manage these candles. Depending on the species and the specific goal for that branch, you may break the candles in half with your fingers, or remove the strongest candles entirely to allow the weaker ones to catch up, balancing the tree's energy. Step 4. Aftercare and recovery. Pruning, while essential, is a stressful event for the tree. It involves the removal of a significant portion of its energy-producing foliage. Therefore, post-pruning care is critical. After a heavy spring pruning session, protect your bonsai from extreme weather conditions. Keep it out of harsh, direct midday sun for a few weeks to allow the newly exposed inner foliage to acclimate to the light. Ensure the tree is watered consistently, as the newly stimulated growth will increase the tree's water demands. Wait at least 2 to 4 weeks after a major pruning before applying fertilizer. You want the tree to focus its immediate energy on healing its wounds, not processing rich nutrients. Conclusion: mastering spring pruning is a continuous learning process. It requires a delicate touch, a clear understanding of horticultural principles, and a long-term artistic vision. By actively managing the explosive growth of spring, you transition from merely keeping a tree alive in a pot to actively sculpting a living masterpiece. The careful cuts you make this spring will dictate the health, density, and profound beauty of your bonsai for the rest of the year.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like videos like this. Thank you.